Hi there, everybody. Joe Stalins here. Hope everybody's doing good today. So I've run into a couple of technical difficulties here with my phone being outdated. I can't link it to my GoPro. The wireless mic setup that I had is not working with this phone, so needless to say, the sound quality and everything is not great, and I apologize for that. It is getting resolved. I got a new phone coming this next week, which will allow me to hook up to the GoPro, do some other stuff with editing of some of the excess stuff in these videos. So I apologize in advance. These things are going to get worked out, so bear with me in this whole thing. Had some great comments from viewers on my last videos. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, everybody. It really helps me kind of get a feel for what people want to see. A lot of things have been along the lines of what we have been doing here, what made us decide to want to come out to the country and actually sort of do this off-grid lifestyle. So I'll just briefly kind of touch on some of that. As you can see, got the building here behind us that we got put up for storage. It gave us a place to kind of live in while we develop this property out. It has provided itself with a lot of unique challenges. It's a steel building, essentially like a mini airplane hangar. So it's been fun. It's been unique, to say the least. So why did we do this? Well, the main thing was for years, Joy and I have both wanted to get some property and get started on this kind of lifestyle that we're doing right now. Finances had held it off for years and years. We spent about six and a half years taking care of my mother and looking for property at that time. It wasn't the right time, right place, or circumstance. We came out to this property here in 2022 to be close to Joy's dad, who was getting up in years, and thankfully we got to... Thank you, Amber. We got to spend the last 6 months of his life with him, so very glad we made that jump. It was a drastic move. When we first got to this property here, there was absolutely nothing here at all. It was simply a raw piece of land. It had a cutoff from the road, just little asphalt things, so it had to cut in driveway and clear out an area to put gravel down so this building could get put up before the winter time in 2022. So this building you see behind me went up right before Thanksgiving of 2022. Got us out of the tent we've been living in while clearing out some space here, and to just sort of get ourselves out of the elements before the first winter. That first winter was very challenging. Steel buildings are difficult to heat and maintain in, so it presented its own unique challenges. Why did we go with a steel building? Well, it really came down to expenses. When Joy and I sold the house we had in Montana, we didn't want to get back into a big mortgage. We didn't want to have a huge debt burden overhead. And the cheapest way for us to do that was to buy the property outright, pay cash for it, get a building up that would allow us to have storage, and also, again, a place to keep us out of the elements. It was the quickest way to do that, the cheapest way to do that. Would it work for everybody? Probably not. I mean, it was unique, and thank God my wife is so wonderful and willing to roll with, things not being exactly normal as most people would consider, and that allows us the ability to kind of focus our finances on progressing with this property. So over the last couple of years, we've developed a little bit here and there. I mean, things don't go always as quickly as one would hope. And when you do live with a smaller budget, obviously you have to be conscious about what all is able to be done. So it's kind of been a real interesting learning experience about living within one's means. This solar was an idea that we got. For one, there were no utilities out here. There's was no city water hookups or anything like that could happen. And the expenditures of trying to have a monthly bill of electricity and all the stuff that went with that, and having to there's just a lot of things we didn't want to deal with. And so we decided that we would go with a minimalist kind of solar setup. We started with a small 12 volt when we were in the tent, and then expanded to a 48 volt system. I know some of you are probably looking at this setup behind me and going, why did you only go with 5 solar panels, Joe? Well, that again came out to finances and buying a lot of these panels that they were what's considered cosmetically damaged. So there was some damage to the frames, but they're very good panels, high-end panels that I was able to get at a discount rate. Unfortunately, there were only 5 available at the time. I built the array behind me here with the ability to go ahead and add another panel in the future if we so desire. We'll see how that it goes. I mean, again, there are other things that have taken priority. We've been able to utilize the energy that we can bring in to meet our daily needs. It's very basic, but it allows us to have a fridge and run, the stuff inside that we want. So is it like what a typical person would have in their home? Absolutely not. Once again, it's part of that mindset of working with what you absolutely need to be able to have the freedom to not have to work so hard. And that was really my big goal here, was to not have to be a slave to the grind all the time. And that's going to look different for every person. I'm not saying that the way that I'm doing this or that we're doing this is going to be something that would work for everybody out there. But if you really take a look at what you got going on in your life, what your priorities are, what you like to do, the things you want to focus your energy on, that will give you kind of a start point to think about, okay, what can I cut out of the life? What can I kind of make a sacrifice or an adjustment with that will allow me to have some more freedom? So that's where we're at with this. That's kind of where I'm at with this channel. I do want to, I'll be going around and showing everybody some of the other stuff we've done, the water harvesting systems we put in to slow the flow of water off the property, the pallet chicken coop stuff, a bunch of the other projects that we're getting into, the rocket mass heater. I know there's some of you that want to see some more of that, and I will be shooting that video as soon as I get the other stuff set up and can use this other camera. I tried to get some video with the phone camera, and it's just the angles inside, it doesn't work. And I'm not going to try to subject everybody to a bunch of subpar video quality for all that. So bear with me. Those things are coming up in the future. I really appreciate everybody stopping by and checking this out. If you've stumbled on this channel, there are a bunch of nifty things we're going to be getting into. I also have a lot of, I'm a person that loves books, and I love doing stuff from books. I'm going to I'm not sponsored by any of these things. People that I'm going to sort of show you some of these books that I've been utilizing, and, project ideas that I get from them. Basically, they're instructional manuals. I'm very big on utilizing that hard copy stuff. It's really beneficial to have. It's great reference stuff to go back to. But anyhow, that's kind of it, guys. I'm just going to sort of try to show a little bit of this process going forward in the future, what my thinking process is with it. I want to get feedback from everybody. I appreciate everybody that's already reached out and given encouragement and spoken on things they'd like to see. There's going to be a lot more coming up, and I promise the video quality will get better, the sound quality will get better. So hope you're enjoying it. Thanks for stopping by. Please, if you like it or you want to continue seeing what I'm doing in the future, think about subscribing, think about commenting. This is a small enough channel that I try to really respond to every single comment. I do read them all, and I really appreciate it. So you guys are helping me get better at what I'm trying to do, and it's awesome. So thank you guys, and until next time, hope everybody has a great day, and we'll talk to you in the next one.